Welcome to the Tantra and Yoga podcast. These podcasts are recorded live at Anatara Ashram with Artemis and Bhairav in the Nishka Nation of northern BC, Canada. For more information, you can visit anatara.org. In this special episode of Tantra and Yoga, you'll get a sneak peek into a Q&A session from our online yoga and meditation teacher training, where students from around the world meet in spiritual community to bring questions to Artemis and Bhairav about their experiences and practice and training. Artemis also mentions the power of mantra in relation to a student's question. If you're interested in learning about mantra, we have a free online course called Tantric Mantra Sadhana. We also have another online teacher training beginning January 2nd. Both courses can be found through the link in this episode description as well as on our website.
I don't know how relevant is the colors of the chakras, but I have seen different places and different colors, and also the sides of the chakra, the left and the right. If you can touch up a little bit the difference between and each one, what's activated or not.
Yeah, for the colors of the chakras, I'm not really too concerned about that. We purposely don't include the colors because, of course, there might be a natural flow of the colors. As colors increase in frequency, we can symbolically place colors on the chakras, like red for base and moving upward in this way. But that doesn't. It's symbolic of the chakras, possibly, but not necessarily the colors of the chakras in themselves. So we don't include it because it's only a symbolic basis rather than the actual colors.
It's also not traditional. It's something that's been introduced since the West brought the chakras over, we could say, or the global north maybe is a better way to put it. Mm-hmm. It's not information that you would find in any traditional text on the chakras. Mm-hmm. And Guruji also tells us that like he himself can see chakras. We don't have this blessing, but he says that when you look at the chakras, they don't have such a clear color, that they're kind of shimmering with many different colors. So it's not the chakras themselves are not having such a clear color coordination, but it can be, as Bhairav says, helpful for us to memorize or to understand in some way.
Mm-hmm. As for the left and the right aspects of the chakras, these are, it's good to look at the left and the right sides as basically, we could call it lunar and solar, meaning like sun and moon, polarities, left and right. Some would go as far as to say masculine and feminine, but we don't like to use this here because masculine and feminine is the qualities of the masculine, the qualities of the feminine. It's cultural based. So if you lived in, I don't know, the Amazon, it might be different from if you lived in Denmark, what these qualities would be. So instead of that, we try to stay away from that part. But the left and the right, the lunar and the solar, we could say the receptive and the emittive, the ability to receive and to feel the energy. And then the right side is to give. I guess to give. So in this way, we could see like, let's say with the heart, with love, if we have the left side more active, the lunar side more active, we will be receptive to love, but we might not be able to be in a position to give love. Or we might be a person who just gives all the time in the world, but we can't receive it. We can't perceive that others are also giving as well. And so we can't receive that. So it's good that on all of our chakras, we're receptive. and emittive. So then there is this flow of the energy between us and the other, between us and the universe.
I definitely resonated with that, especially during the heartwarming exercise, and the right side was more engaged than the left, so that I acknowledge that, you know, I have a lack of like receiving love. So is it just practicing those like heart opening exercises and just paying attention to it, and then practicing receiving love, or do you have any other guidance in that area?
Yeah, like really any of the asanas that are balancing on the different chakras, and you'll learn more about that in the second sequence, but any of the asanas which are balancing are helping to bring that into balance, helping to bring the two sides to be equal. So yeah, we have the one in that warming exercise. We have the pigeon pose as well, which is balancing for the heart. We have also the Gomukhasana, like this, which is also balancing for the heart. And those are just three I can think of right now. There's bound to be more, and also on the other chakras as well, like for Manipura, for the navel chakra, we have like the warrior series, which are balancing on both sides. We have ones for Muladhara as well, balancing on both sides. Ones for Ajna. So yeah. All of them will help to bring this balancing effect to the chakras if we're imbalanced in some way.
Something else that I'll also add for anyone here is I cannot suggest enough, I guess, that the power of practicing mantra japa. Because when we're practicing mantra, specifically mantras from a direct lineage, rather than just pulling a mantra out of a book or maybe making one up for ourselves, this is awakening all aspects and aligning all aspects of our being energetically. So I can say in my life that this has been the fastest way to move through blockages, to open up and to start to start manifesting those things in my life that I need, whether I knew it or not. And this is because when we're doing mantra, energy is flowing through the entire energy system, and naturally starting to, you can kind of imagine it like a road, the nadis, the energy system, that these the channels that the energy flows through. And so some nadis may be a bit more filled with guk, a little bit more blocked. So maybe the left side of receiving love is more blocked, or whatever it might be for each individual. But when we're doing mantra japa, energy is traveling through these nadis, which then starts to clear out this guk. The more energy we have flowing through, the more that it will start to open. So when we're working with mantra, the energy is just flowing wherever it needs to flow. Rather than with asana, we can be more specific, but sometimes we don't even know for ourselves what is truly blocked here. It may feel like it's a little bit of a block on anahata, but maybe it's actually a block on svadhisthana. Maybe we need more manipura. And so with mantra, we can just trust that it's like a medicine that will come in and start to open things up for us. So yeah, I wanted to bring that forward as well for anybody, really.